What is up, everybody? It's your boy Verse TV here today, and we're going to talk about Resident Evil 4 Remake, massive success as it sells over 3 million units in the first 2 days of release, which is definitely insane. So I think we're going to keep seeing this trend where they keep making these Resident Evil remakes because they keep doing extremely well. Like, I think the Resident Evil 2 did really well, Resident Evil 3, I don't know if Resident Evil 3 Remake did that well, but I know 2 did well, and now 4 is doing extremely amazing. In the first 2 days, sold over 3 million copies. That is a lot of copies worldwide, so hopefully this trend keeps going and we get Resident Evil 5 remake, even Resident Evil 6 remake. I know a lot of people didn't like 6, but I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was amazing. It was okay. So hopefully this trend keeps going because I definitely want to check this game out. After some of the footage I was seeing of somebody pretty much making Leon King look like John Wick. Let me play this short clip real quick. I'm like, this looks amazing. With the shotgun, just fighting against the different what do they call it? I don't think they're the Lost Plagas, but the church people and people in church. So I was definitely gonna check this out when it got when people got through the FOMO, they probably bought it full price and probably try to resell it on eBay once they finish it. I'm probably gonna buy it on eBay, just get a discount off this game. But yeah, the game looks amazing so far. Like, this looks really great. The fact that you can do all this in Resident Evil 4, the game has never been this fluid before, so I'm glad they remade this. Definitely a great look. Jeez. Oh god, look at the detail. Jeez. Yeah, this looks great. This looks freaking great. So I'm definitely gonna check this out. Resident Evil 4 is one of my favorite games of all time, but not in a rush to buy this right away. It's already doing really well. I'll probably check it out when people get done playing it. Probably get a used copy, but very great for this cup. Very great so far. So I'm curious, like I said before, we're curious if they're gonna even do like remakes of the spin-offs now, because you know the mainstay series are doing really well, like the mainline Resident Evil games. I wonder if they're gonna do remakes of the spin-offs like Code Veronica, because that game, I heard that game was really good, but it's like the controls are very out of date now at this point. That's one of the games I never played of the Resident Evil series I want to play. So hopefully they get a chance to remake that one too, because Capcom has seen a lot of success with these remakes so far, which is pretty good. People are saying this could be Game of the Year contender, which a lot of people get it mad with that comment when that comment comes up with this game because it's a remake. But I don't know. There's a lot of good games coming out this year. Like, we got Spider-Man 2 coming out. We have Starfield coming out, Redfall, Final Fantasy 16. A lot of games coming out this year. And we had Hi-Fi Rush and other games as well, which came out this year. So who knows at this point? It's definitely a toss-up which game get Game of the Year at this point. But I wouldn't be mad if this game got Game of the Year, because the game definitely looks amazing so from the footage I have seen so far. So that is that. Glad to see a company that has realistic expectations for their games and is thrilled when their games meet them. Looking at you, Square Enix. Yeah, maybe because Square Enix would probably get these numbers too if they release their games on Xbox. Just saying, because this was a combined sales result of Xbox, PlayStation, and PC consoles to get this result. So maybe Square Enix didn't just take Sony money. They could probably make these sales as well for their next Final Fantasy game. So who knows? Love the Capcom comeback over the last few years. Now about Power Stone. Yes, that was a classic game people loved back in the day. So maybe they could possibly come back with that remake of that franchise. They should remake the Resident Evil 3 remake now. That sounds dumb. Why would they remake a remake? But then again, we got Sony remastering remakes, remaking whatever you want to call it. The remaster for The Last of Us. So it might happen. Who knows at this point? Full game in VR, please, Capcom. I don't care about that, but okay. I was told this was going to be the biggest game of the year. Why would Twitter lie to me? Are people trying to say this is not impressive? Like 3 million in 2 days? 2 business days to sell 3 million copies. That's not impressive? Amazing game so far. Yeah, people have been giving it glowing reviews so far, so I definitely can't wait to play it. But I have so many games on the plate right now, so I can definitely wait for a discount. I'm not going to rush out to buy it when I have so many games to play right now at this point, so... Capcom, you're on a roll. This is the perfect time for Dino Crisis. They definitely need to remake that series, bro, because they're making an Exo Prime. I think Capcom's making Exo Primal. Nobody wants Exo Primal, even though I heard it's pretty fun, but I'd rather have a Dino Crisis remade over Exo Primal, to be honest. And then you got a character that looks like the main character of Dino Crisis, so weird decision, but I think a lot of people want Dino Crisis remade, to be honest. Capcom is the GOAT. Waiting for the $10 to $15 price point. That's gonna be a while from now. Shocked? Well, not that shocked. I'm shocked. Okay. All hits and no misses since 2017. Yeah, they definitely have the remake game down pat because all of their remakes have been pretty much successful so far. The Resident Evil ones. This guy even bought 2 of them. Okay. Drake only sold about 500K the first week. We're comparing video games to rappers now? Okay. Seems like Square Enix would consider this a huge failure. If that's true, that's definitely crazy. How is selling 3 million copies in 2 business days a failure? I don't know how that's a failure, but okay. The Last of Us remake could never. I don't even like calling a game a remake. That's like a remaster. When you look at Resident Evil 4 remake, when you look at this, look at this once again. Look at this. This is a full remake. The characters never looked this good before in Resident Evil 4. Compared to what The Last of Us remaster did, remake, remaster, whatever you want to call it, you can definitely tell which one is a remake, which one is a remaster of a remaster. So I don't like giving Last of Us Part 1 that much credit to call it a remake. It's almost like everyone knew it was going to be good. See what happens when you just make a good game. Yeah, that is true. He says, "Am I broke ass just looking on it with immense envy?" Hey, better wait for that discount too. Like, even though I can buy it, but it's like, why buy it right now when I have so many games? I just bought Callisto Protocol, Marvel Midnight Suns, and One Piece Odyssey. And even Sonic Frontiers, I bought that as well because GameFly had a huge sale for those games. So I got a plethora of games on my plate, so I'm not going to buy it right away. Even though I kind of want to play it right now, but I'll wait it out. Really impressive. I bet 70% on PlayStation. I mean, they do have the most consoles out there, so probably game of the year. Compare Resident Evil 4 The Last of Us Part 1 as a lazy remake. How dare Sony sell for $70 and on PS5? Yeah, kind of true because Sony's selling that for $70 while this is $60 on all platforms, and this looks like a lot better. A lot more attention was put into this. A lot more TLC was put into this than the Last of Us remaster remake. Peak wins once again. Capcom has gaslit the industry into flocking into remakes without realizing what makes Capcom so good. Are we complaining about remakes now? Remakes are bad now, according to these guys. It's like if they make an old game that's a great game into a better game, I'm fine with that. Like, why are we complaining about remakes now? Like, really? It's not like they did a lazy job with it, or like some other companies. Like, I don't mind remakes if they take time and actually polishing it. Like, it looks a lot different, like a lot better and more improved. I don't have a problem with remakes at that point. Capcom to all those naysayers 2 years ago who were adamant Resident Evil 4 didn't need a remake. Yeah, people were saying that dumb stuff. If Resident Evil 4 doesn't need a remake, it plays just fine. When that game was a PS2 generation game, like, yeah, the game definitely needs a remake. It's old at this point. Time to remake 6th-gen games in one of the best eras in video game history. Great games do well without the need of a service and its cannibalization when it comes to sales. It's pretty obvious that the majority of those sales come from PlayStation gamers. Congratulations. Even with this post, he has to take a shot at Xbox and Game Pass. Where on the dog did Microsoft and Game Pass hurt you, sir? Like, jeez. Legit. Giving props to Capcom, but still hating on Xbox at the same time. Like, Xbox is generally on their minds 24/7. Like, jeez. Oh, look, a single-player experience is a live service full of multiplayer microtransactions, sells insanely well again for like the 10th time in a row. Yeah, single-player games can still do really well in this day and age. You don't need to follow the whole Fortnite trend to do well. So hopefully this is a message to the industry that you can do single-player games and do really well, be very successful. Because a lot of people want to follow the whole Fortnite route when it's like, hey, Resident Evil 4 sold 3 million copies in 2 days. Even Pokemon did like a ridiculous amount in like a short amount of time as well too. So single player games are still thriving. I guess Pokemon is technically multiplayer, but most people just play for single player though. So you get what I'm saying. Turns out to profit in the game industry, you just need to make quality products that people want. Don't clog the release window. Promote your products efficiently. Who knew? Maybe someone should tell Square Enix. I love the shots people, the slight shots people are throwing at Square Enix here. Um, Also, that's why we're never getting Mega Man 9 X9. Okay. Let's go with the Capcom Renaissance. Yeah, Capcom was definitely in the Renaissance period because at one point people thought Capcom was going out of business, but now they're fully reborn and rebirthed into this new company where they're just selling 3 million copies in 2 days. Yeah, that's impressive. Well deserved. Game so is game of the year material, so it makes sense. A lot of people are gonna be mad if this game wins game of the year. A lot of people are gonna be really salty, which I'm gonna be there for. I'm definitely gonna make a video. If this game wins game of the year, which once again I wouldn't be mad if this game does win game of the year. Like once again, I'm not one of those people who get mad if remakes win game of the year. Like I don't have a problem with it. But there's so many great games this year, so who knows? Like I said before, who knows which game is gonna get game of the year this year? But I'm going to conclude it right here. A lot of people are happy about this game so far. People are saying the game is great and it looks fantastic. So definitely kudos to Capcom for the success for this release. So definitely want to see your thoughts down below. If you have played this game, you look forward to letting me know your thoughts. Leave a like for this video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.